Now we're recording.
We're recording. It is recording. It's happening.
This is happening now.
I do not know what is happening. Yeah, but
I do not know what you are saying.
I do not know what I am saying either. I never know what I am fucking saying. That is not a problem. If one expects me to know what I am saying, that is the problem.
That is the problem?
The problem is the expectation that I would know what the fuck is coming out of my own mouth. It is not a problem where the brain is not involved in the process between the vocal cords and the mouth. It is just, it happens.
It happens.
These things happen, and I do not know what is going on. Anyway, you have questions. There are questions.
Happen.
There are questions that are going to be asked. There are questions that are going to be answered. They're not necessarily going to be answered well. They're not necessarily going to be answered, coherently. But they will be answered. There will be answers to questions. Do not expect too much.
I'm trying to decide if you're Antonio Banderas or if you're Strad or if you're Antonio Banderas being Strad.
I am Count Strad Vanzarovich is too sexy for Borovia. Too sexy for Borovia. No, Strad, too sexy.
Too sexy. Oh my god.
Strad as Antonio Banderas in Saturday Night Live.
In Saturday Night Live.
Circa 1990 something.
Yeah.
Blah.
Blah.
Right, so questions and answers.
Questions and answers. So these are more questions from.
You've watched the videos to this point. You know what the fuck.
What if
is
they haven't?
going
What if
on.
this is? What if they're?
You
just
know what?
joining
If
us
this
now?
is the first point they're joining us, and they join with a video that says part 6 or something, part 7, I have stopped paying attention to how many.
No, you were just doing part 5. I think this is
I think
part
it's part
6.
6. Yeah.
Part
If
6.
they show up at part 6 and they don't understand the system,
and they haven't gone back and forth between our two accounts.
whose fault is? Well, I mean, like even if they just gone back to part 4 or part
Okay.
1.
No, but part 5 is where we said Lottie was asking these questions.
Well, no, but I mean, like explaining the part where we're answering questions.
Okay. Well, no, I wasn't going to go into that. I was just going to say, here's more questions from Grimdark Paw Prince.
Lottie.
We're drunk, and we're answering your questions.
Lottie knows we're answering our questions because Lottie will be going back and forth between our accounts.
Yeah, I know. All right. What horror movie villain? Blah, blah, blah. What horror movie villain would you most like to take a road trip with? Specifically, a road trip. Who would be the best road trip
Who
buddy?
would be the best road trip buddy?
Would it be the Babadook?
The face Babadook.
Face
The
Baba-
face Babadook.
The face Babadook.
What horror
sorry, people
movie
we know on Twitter.
villain would be best to go on a road trip with? I don't know, because see, my primary qualification when it comes to a road trip is who is going to have the best playlist.
Okay, because I was going to say Mike Myers was going to be really quiet.
I mean, Mike Myers is going to be really quiet, but I mean, like, yeah, no, like, my main, like, the first thing I think of is who's going to be the best playlist, and I'm not thinking of a lot of horror movie villains who are going to have, like, I don't know what their musical taste is like.
You have a point.
Yeah,
Freddy might have the best playlist.
I feel like,
I
no, because I feel like Freddy is going to have a lot of music that is going to make me want to take a nap.
Maybe.
Like,
He's
I
also
feel
gonna-
like Michael Myers might be good because he's going to have a lot of 80s stuff on his playlist.
But I mean, I feel like Freddy would too.
Or are we thinking Ghostface, because I mean, like, hit me with those fucking 90s jams, dude.
Okay, Ghostface.
Yeah. I mean, like what? Yeah, do you have thoughts on this?
I'm trying to think. Well, let's look up a list of horror movie villains.
Yeah, let's look up a list of horror movie villains.
Jason Voorhees. I really don't see him as being a musical connoisseur.
No, I don't think so.
Pinhead. I'm choosing Pinhead right now because you know that is going to be some awesome industrial shit.
I mean, okay. I mean, I can see that.
I mean, I suppose I could look a little bit more. Candyman. Who can make
I don't know, because that's just going to be like lollipop, lollipop, oh, like over and over. And that's going to be repetitive. No, but I mean, like, it's going to be like, it's going to be very, very one note.
I guess.
Rosemary's Baby, no, because it's going to be all fucking Baby Shark. No.
Baby Shark.
No.
Oh, no. Audrey 2.
Okay. All right.
Feed me.
No, I mean, I will.
Snacks.
I will accept a lot of like horror horror.
Patrick Bateman. It's gonna be all.
Oh, it's gonna be all like 80s hits
Studio and Phil
Huey
Collins
Lewis and Phil Collins.
And yeah, Frankenfooter. Is that really a horror movie? I don't really know that that's a horror movie.
Really
I'm spitballing off of a list on the internets. Okay. But I mean, Frankenfooter is gonna definitely.
No, because see, like, I feel like Frankenfooter would not be a good road trip partner, just in general, as a shit. Like, he's going to be upset if you do not approve of his snack choice. Like, every little thing is going to set Frankenfooter
and it's
off.
going to be a big drama. Like he's going to want to stop all the time. Yeah, no, you're right.
So much, yeah.
And Lucille Sharp can't have her piano in the car. So that's no.
Oh, man, the facility from Cabin in the Woods. We have found the same.
We're looking at the same list.
Okay. Yeah, no. I feel like the
I don't know who
the guys from Cabin in the Woods, I feel like definitely would be like, they would not be great on small talk, but they're gonna be good music. There's gonna be some decent music. They're gonna be okay with stopping for snacks. They're like, there's not gonna be. No, I mean, like, I think they would be decent. I think.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Wow, I did not know that was how the story of Mama went, apparently. If I'm thinking of the right movie.
What movie are you thinking of?
No, I'm probably
You're probably thinking of the wrong movie.
Yeah. The Thing, the great thing about making a road trip with The Thing is that it just seems like your regular friend. Just seems like the person you're used to. They're just possessed by a terrible interplanetary slime thing that's going to kill you.
The Xenomorph would also have some definite, like, techno-industrial hits on their playlist.
Yeah, no, I mean, that's fair. I'm just gonna skim down to the end of this list.
Yeah, I'm just sort of like scrolling through it. I don't know.
I've gone on to another list. Let's see.
I still think Pinhead would be pretty awesome. I think
Freddy Krueger, Jason. I mean, Chucky from the Child's Play movie, probably annoying, but at least not going to take up a lot of space.
Yeah, you're just gonna get probably annoying. Yeah, that's true. All I can think of is because I know the jingle from the actual toy, not the Child's Play toy, but the my buddy, my buddy and me.
Yeah, no, like, I'm
kid,
thinking
sister, kid, sister.
Kid sister.
And me.
Like Norman Bates, terrible. Just no, not gonna do it. Same thing with Hannibal Lecter. Like Hannibal Lecter is going to be very particular about where you're stopping for roadside snacks, and
I just feel like the music's gonna be pretentious.
Yeah.
For a road trip.
Well, I mean, I guess part of it. No, I mean, like the TV series Hannibal would be one thing. The movie Hannibal is just less interesting to me.
Yeah.
Like,
and Pennywise, you're just gonna get circus music, like.
I'm gonna like.
I think
the kids from The Omen. Same problem as the baby from Rosemary's Baby. I don't know. Patrick Bateman. Like, I'm from a pure playlist standpoint.
Patrick Bateman might be.
I'm thinking Patrick Bateman might be the way to go.
Yeah.
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 I can dig the 80s. The 80s tunes. Yeah.
Yeah, we'll go with that.
Yeah.
We're gonna get some good Huey Lewis, some good Phil Collins, some good, like... And he's gonna know all the trivia about all the songs. There's good conversation there. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think Patrick Bateman is the winner.
Yeah, I mean... Plus, like, I mean, he's got the money. You're gonna be staying at decent places.
True. He's not gonna want to...
You're not gonna skim out. You're not gonna be staying at some... crappy Motel 6.
You're not going to be driving in a shit car because he's going to want a nice car. You're not going to be putting in cheap gas. He's going to want the good gas. You're going to be staying at the nice places, eating the good food. Patrick Bateman is the way to go.
Yeah. I think we have
we have established this. This is the choice.
If we had like a sound effect here, it would be ka-chunk, like it's established.
I mean, in theory, I could take the time to go edit this video in one of my editing things.
It's not going to happen.
Okay.
No, it's not necessary. We're just uploading this from our phone.
Yeah, because it's more fun and enjoyable that way. We're not editing. This is unedited content, people. You're getting the full experience.
Next question.
Do you like surprises?
Why? What are you going to surprise me with? I'm not a huge fan of surprises. Honestly, I prefer... Maybe it's an anxiety thing. Maybe it's a thing where I don't like having my planning for the day thrown off.
Yeah, it's probably your anxiety and ADHD and other neurodivergency.
Yeah, neurodivergency angle. I prefer having some predictability of how my day's gonna go. Yeah,
okay.
Yeah,
that's okay.
Yeah, I mean, like if I'm told prepare a slot for something that's going to be here, that can be handled.
Okay.
But yeah, not necessarily just like a surprise. You have adopted the daughter of a queen who died. I don't know why I went to The Witcher. That was not helpful.
You have a child surprise.
Child surprise. I mean, we've all been there. Am I right? What about you?
If I bring you a donut, you're okay with it?
Oh no! That's just that's not a surprise. That's just a delightful treat.
Again, I feel like as long as it's not some sort of huge... Goodness, all of a sudden I'm super yawny. For me, as long as it's not a bad surprise, like, oh, surprise! You have to do all of this new shit at such and such a place. Or surprise! this thing has gone horribly wrong. Now you have to deal with it. No, I mean, like, if somebody wanted to throw me a surprise party, I probably would not be mad or, like, upset or, like, put off by it. If somebody gave me a surprise present, it's not going to bother me. I do agree, I don't particularly like things unplanned. Like, it bothers me to not have some sort of rough game plan for days and or things and such, but I'm also very willing to roll with stuff. Oh, and there you go again, yawning, because it's past my normal bedtime as of late. Yeah. I'm okay with surprises to a degree. As long as it's not, like, you know, completely throwing things off. Like, if
surprise, you got stabbed.
Yeah. Don't surprise me with the stabbing. But
so warn you before you get stabbed.
Yeah. Yeah. It's called negotiation, Devin.
It's called respecting a safe word, kids.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, like, depending on the situation, like, surprise, my mother-in-law has shown up at the door and wants to stay in our apartment is...
Oh, God, no.
Yeah. It's different than, surprise, here's a party for you, or surprise, here's a gift for you. Yeah, so...
Yeah. No, I mean, like, yeah, I mean, like, I feel like that's kind of where, like the line kind of slides between the two of us, because, like, you're okay with, surprise, here's a party for you, whereas I would be like, surprise, here's a party for you. Cool. Socialness I don't want to deal with.
Right.
I'm just gonna dig all my nails into my palms and pretend this is okay.
Well.
Yeah. Anyway.
Okay, let's see, where...
Doing thumbs up to the TV, to the camera, as though it's anything relevant. Any other questions from Lottie, or are we okay on
no,
those?
I think that's all of the questions from Lottie. Hold on, I'm trying to refresh some stuff. To see if I am up to date on all of the questions that I have.
Okay.
Nope, that's just junk mail. Okay. A person I need to block on the Tumblr. Just
people.
Just people I need to block on the Tumblr because they're sending me phishing shit. Or at least I assume that's what it is. Anyways, continuing with questions. This is from Four-Fingered Knife Hand, otherwise known as the Business Pumpkin, otherwise known as William. What are you going to name the corgis when you get them?
I'm going to name the corgi that we get,
If you don't know, I am obsessed with corgis.
I'm going to preface
I would love one.
I'm going to preface this by quoting Erika Ishii, who made the important point during the video for Misfits, Magic and Misfits, I think that's the name of the campaign. Fuck turfs.
Okay.
I'm going to name a corgi Rowena Ravenpaw.
I mean, I'd rather not, but that's okay.
I didn't say that's what you were going to name a corgi. I said that's what I was going to name a corgi.
I like Thorgy.
Thorgy.
Or Captain Pecorgi.
Captain Pecorgi.
Or Corgeek.
Corgeek.
Or Ein.
Ein is good.
Ein is good. But I'm also just I do not like Harry Potter that much to start with.
You're not the Harry Potter nerd.
Yeah. I pretend to vaguely be a Harry Potter nerd, and I'll admit that I am a Slytherin. But
But I mean, I feel like being a distant Harry Potter fan at best is fitting for a Slytherin.
Yes, yeah. That is true. That is probably true. I mumble Harry Potter.
So you don't want to name it Godric Giffen Corgi?
No.
It's okay,
No.
because that one's terrible.
That one is terrible. I don't remember the Slytherin. Salazar
Slytherin. I was gonna say Sylvester, but that's not right.
No. And that, I don't know how to twist that into a corgi name. Yeah, I think I would have to meet the corgi and try and decide what their name was.
I mean, I
based
feel
off
like
their
that's
personality.
correct.
But yeah,
I feel like if I were to blindly name a corgi without meeting them, I feel like Agnes would be a good corgi name.
Aww.
I don't know why. I just feel like it seems appropriate.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Agnes
or Henry.
Ooh. Wait, can we make a pun off of Good Omens, Agnes? Agnes Nutter. Agnes.
I
don't know how to turn that into a corgi name, but yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I'll have to think about it. I mean, my brain is not the best at developing puns when
Where?
drunk.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
But no, I mean, I feel like the name doesn't necessarily need to be a pun.
No, I know.
I just feel like, or if I'm just naming a dog without any, like, I feel like Agnes is, of course, a female puppy's name, but if I'm just picking a puppy name in general, then it's gonna be Tuffy.
Tuffy?
Tuffy.
Tuffy Goswitch?
Tuffy Gosowich. It's what I named Cyprianus's puppy. It's what I would name my own puppy without any sort of guidance.
Aww. Not to Brickishaw Oswald.
Not to Brickishaw. No, because there was a moment because we had a thing in the last episode we were recording where like we ended up at home all of a sudden and Tuffy woke me up and it was my favorite.
You're blocking your adorable face from the camera.
Deal with it, internet.
How much? This is also from William. How much is the Morgan and Devon Once More with Feeling cover album?
The remember such great hits as I've Got a Theory and Rest in Peace. Well, rather than listening to the original cast recording, you can pay Morgan and Devon $29.95 and they will perform their own renditions of them live for you. Take such great hits as
I'll Never Tell?
I'll Never Tell. This is the man that I plan to entangle, isn't he fine?
You're singing the wrong part.
I'm singing your part into this song, and what are you gonna do? I've made up lyrics now. I'm just going on with the lyric tune. The only trouble is I'll never tell.
'Cause there's nothing to tell.
She is the one, such wonderful fun, such passion and grace. All right, yeah, no, I don't know. I mean, I guess the real question isn't how much money you're going to have to spend. It's a question of how drunk are you going to have to get us. The answer is not very.
Or a lot.
Or a lot. One or the other.
It depends on which one of us you're talking to. Yeah. A lot. Like a whole bottle almost. Because I'm still only tipsy.
I'm decently drunk. I've been drinking for a while.
Yeah, I've totally had more, and I'm only tipsy. So, anyways, that I believe
those, I think, are our questions.
Is the extent... See, that's on here. Spam.
It was spam.
It was spam. That was not a question. It was spam. Yeah, that's all of the questions I have. So.
All right. Well, that.
Oh, I think you have one more, but that's for a separate.
Yeah, we will answer that separately. So, have a good night, Internet. If you have any more questions, you know where to find us on the Internet. Or if you don't, how have you been watching this? How have you been watching this? How are you from the NSA? Are you from the CIA? Are you from the FBI?